Hey y'all, as a disclaimer, I'd like to say first and foremost, this is by no means a rant video. This is my usual type of video, but I do discussions on different real world topics from time to time. So y'all know if you ever know me in real life or talk to me, that's just what I do. And yeah, man, this is simply giving my thoughts and perspectives on a trend I've seen over the last several years, okay? And, coming into this video, man, this video's been a long time coming, no lie. This video's been a long time coming. Now, first and foremost, second thing I would like to say, I'm never one to jump on a bandwagon, okay? I observe, I analyze, I think about things, I contemplate. And I will agree if something is proper, speaks truth. When I was growing up, I kept hearing about how these different media, the media, how it was portraying this, and certain females getting, especially young women, young ladies, girls getting affected by these things. Now, I've been in the position for many years. After hearing this, digesting it, I've remained on the same course, and I still keep to this position. Yes, the media madly influences. They pervert things, and I get that. But don't make excuses for your choices and actions. Gotta take personal responsibility. But, as you can see in the title, I have some beef. I have a beef to pick with one of the largest clothing retail chain store, whether it be on, their advertisement, whether it be in magazine, on TV. You often see them on TV, and they apparently, which I didn't actually see this, they had a fashion show. One of the largest in the world, especially huge over here in the States, in America, right? Victoria's Secret. And look, man, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. But at the same time, like I said, I'm giving my thoughts on a very disturbing trend I've seen over the recent years, especially over the last 2 to 3 years. Okay, it wasn't so bad before, but now it's gotten really bad. Now, here's the thing, man. I continually see these super skinny women. I mean, super skinny women. Flat chests, a lot of them seem to have no backside, no butts. Not knocking it. Look, I have several friends. I know several people. I meet different people. I meet people of all shapes and sizes. Okay? I have, obviously, my female friends who are skinny. No, I have no problems with it. I myself am quite skinny. So obviously I'm not going to hate on people who are skinny. Because people come in different shapes and sizes, genetically and otherwise, and another topic for another day. The thing is, as long as you're healthy, that's my whole point. As long as you're healthy, do what you got to do to be healthy. Because you can be malnourished, whether you're starving, straight bones, or whether you're obese. I don't deal with obese. I don't do that. But if you're bigger, fine. If you're cool with yourself. Now, if there's psychological, philosophical, different problems you have mentally, then do the work, put in the work to fix it. Diet and exercise. Got me? Good. To my three, because this is going to be a short video. It's going to be one of the shorter videos I do, or ever do. 3 problems, 3 issues that I had with Victoria's Secret and their models, being super skinny. Number 1, this goes back to an old issue people have been having for years with how the media, especially when it comes to fashion, women's fashion, female fashion. Sorry, y'all. It's some of these women, literally, look at the commercials. It's not even almost to the point of attraction now. Okay, and trying to be sexy. Some of this ain't sexy at all. Looking anorexic, looking almost bulimic, looking unhealthy. No lie. Some of these ain't looking good. Also, it looks like potential computer manipulation. Now, we know they've been doing this for years, but it's bad now. It's almost obvious. The more I see these commercials, it's almost doggone obvious. And that's sad. It's very sad. That is disappointing. You could use all the adjectives you want to, depressing, whatever. My problem is the old problem. You see these girls, especially these girls, these young adolescents, these young teenagers, all right? These young teens, they see this, and now they start getting these thoughts. Is this how, because remember, what are the brands? Angel, and I don't know all the brands, I observe. Angel's a huge one, the Angel line and all this. Trying, beauty, personifying beauty, right? Well, these young ladies looking at this and like, is that what is that what it takes to be beauty? You understand? Not understanding beauty comes from the inside because they're not mature enough yet to understand that. Y'all feel what I'm coming from? The fact is, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes from out here, but I'm talking, attraction. Attraction comes in all shapes and sizes. As a dude, I tell you straight up, attracted all kinds of women. All kinds of women. From, yes, super skinny to thick, and, So when you do things like this, now you're playing with the mind, the psyche of these young ladies. And what is the major problem? Eating disorders, like anorexia and bulimia. I forget the exact stats, so don't quote me on this, but I know it's between 3 to 4 times more likely for a female to have an eating disorder or eating disorders than their male counterparts. And I think that's pretty much true throughout life. Why is that? My second issue that I have is the fact is, y'all, look, I'm not, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. You don't have to get plus size models, but get accurate, represent, because how many women buy y'all product? Women of all shapes and sizes, women of all ages. Yo, come on. Like I mentioned, get some women who have, let's get real, there's different women who have different sizes. Some people flat chested, some got big boobs. Let's just get real. Okay, I'm not trying to be sexy, but let's get real. Can you get some models, some bigger backsides, some bigger butts? Let's get real. Can we please get some proper representation? And I'm talking about healthy, fit, or even skinny. They have bigger chests. They have bigger butts. They have bigger hips. Can we get some? And Victoria's Secret, y'all are one of the largest fashion powers in the world. There is no excuse for the nonsense that y'all are putting out. Y'all are intentionally choosing these models. I know there's models of all shapes and sizes, so there is no excuse, none. And the third thing about it is these subconscious thoughts that it's going to put on men. This is what men want. This is, trying to label, saying that's what we have to. Let's get real. Most men still love the curves. Not saying these women ain't curvy at all. There's some, not saying they're not attractive. That's not what I'm saying. But curves, when thick women, a lot of men still into that. Plenty, you could say most. Whether it be, like I said, bigger chest, bigger boobs, whether it be butts, whether it be, thighs, thick thighs, whatever, thick. Now, we're not getting to the discussion in this video of thick versus fat. It should be obvious, but, because a lot of people don't get it. And one side note, that whole, I don't understand how this guy in there, the whole side touching, that don't bother dudes. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. One and another thing, big hips. It's fertility and different stuff as to why how our minds work. So, both consciously and subconsciously. But anyway, we're still interested in that. We're still attracted to that. And here's the thing, now there's all kinds of personal preference. But look, there's a lot of guys who aren't really attracted to the super skinny women. Just saying. Like I say, I'm all types. I'm not going to get into my type, but I'm all types. Okay? But I'm just putting it all out there. Can we, and look, like I said, I'm going to make this video short. Can we get real? Okay, Victoria's Secret. Let's get real. Stop lying and stop with the BS. Okay? Stop with the propaganda. Stop all that. Let's deal with reality. And let's properly represent females. Let's properly represent women, shall we? Now, like I said, this video, y'all, I will be real. I'm no way in support of feminism, none of that. Okay? This video went a little longer than I expected, but it is what it is. Had to be said. I'm not in any way supporting feminism. None of that. Just simply a young man here coming from a male's perspective on a trend, a subject, an issue that I've seen for several years now, many years, however you want to break down. Unexpected Wonder, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this, because I know I'm not the only person that has his or her own views on this. Okay? I want to hear some male, I want to hear some females, you know. Until next time, y'all. Alright, peace.